up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people always say, Truth, can you get us one of them artists who had a dope conversation? We need to hear it again. Can you bring the artist back? Today, I think I hit this right on the head. I hollered at the homie Bodene. This is like, in my opinion, one of the dopest engineers coming out of Chicago. FBG affiliate. I think you rap too, don't you, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, be on this rap shit. What's the word, bro?
Man, it's chilling, keeping this shit going. You know how that go.
Most definitely. Now, for the people who don't know what's going on, you'll let them know exactly what your whole name is.
Man, they call me Bodene Mixx, man. Mr. FBG engineer. Motherfucking Mr. Help Cash make great hits. I'm one of them guys.
You know, you got a lot of records that you didn't put your fingers on right now that's it went extra viral and shit.
Yeah. Shout out Young and Dutchy. Free the Ops Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know, we got that going. I'm from 63rd, got a lot of my work on there. So on top of that, you know, I just did a song with Fat A.
Okay.
I got some songs coming out with Flame. Me and Kiso just did some.
So you working?
Yeah, I got a whole album dropping at the end of this month.
Okay, so you kind of got the mind on doing your music now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta keep the brand going.
Right. You know, we had an interview before. We did interview. All of a sudden, you know, spark. People were so interested in it, right?
Yeah.
You know, I kind of want to rewind this and, you know, because we did that before. We talked about things. I kind of want to jump right into this.
Right.
You know, right after I interviewed you, I interviewed the legendary FBGCash.
Literally right after me.
Literally, he was the next artist.
Yeah, like to the point where he called me like, man, why didn't you just wait for me? Like, what you?
But you didn't know.
I didn't know.
And that's what the fans don't know. I do not tell nobody who I'm going to interview.
I didn't know. I had just left. And he's like, where you at? I was like, man, I'm about to pull up to the crib. All right, come on, I'm about to pull up. I was like, man, I just left Truth Tellers. He's like, I know. He told me I just left out. Hey, what the fuck? He's like, man, you could have waited on me. I'm like, if I would have knew, I would have waited.
You know, so I don't tell nobody who I have next. You know, I make sure I keep everybody safe.
Nah, you ain't wrong.
And but the thing about that is, you know, 2-3 days after we did our interview, news kind of broke, some very sad news that the legend FBGCash passed away due to gun violence.
Yeah.
You know, first thing came to your head when you heard that news.
Man,
he was close to Cash.
Yeah, I was just with them. Like you said, we was just together 2 days before that.
Right.
So like that phone call, my phone started blowing up at 6 a.m. and I had just went to sleep. I had just knocked out. Like I want to sleep at like 3-4 o'clock because I want to say I talked to Cash at like 9 o'clock because he wanted me to come pull up to Rap-A-Lot.
Right.
But man, you know, it's already late night. I sometimes, man, leaving my crib, I can't find parking. So coming back at them times of the night, I ain't finna park 4-5 blocks away. That shit dangerous. You feel me? I ain't trying to get caught like that. So that was like, man, to wake up the next day and get that phone call. Like, my mama called me.
Oh, your mother.
My mama called me. My mama called me, and then my right hand pups called me like, yo, whatever you do, don't jump on the internet, don't turn on the news, just wait for us to get a. Now, one thing about me, when you tell me don't do something, I'm gonna go see what's to it, because there's a reason why you telling me not to do it. So when I got the news, like, I ain't gonna lie, I fell. Like, I cried. Like, I cried a lot. Like, that was we just got finished talking about how we was gonna try to find a way to get a media run for me going, and how we gonna turn, once Cash drops his album, how we gonna turn around and Cash gonna make everything about Young Dutchy is, let's get Bodene up here. Like that was our plan, and we was all going to Houston. Like, that Friday, me and Cash was supposed to leave to Atlanta.
Oh, so y'all was gonna go.
Yeah, me and Cash was gonna leave to Atlanta. Like, I was just getting up. Like, I woke up early because I was excited. Like, hell yeah, I'm finna pack my bag. I ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Right.
Wifey cool, the baby's cool. I'm finna just jump in the car and dip, and my whole world got rocked that morning.
Yeah.
Like, it fucked me up.
Yeah, that's crazy, you know. You know, when that news broke, you know, a lot of people kind of went sad. A lot of people went
my
crazy.
kids cried.
Right.
Like, my 15-year-old daughter was the one who opened the door for Cash when he came to the crib. Like, she had a whole conversation with Cash because Cash seen that I was frustrated. Cash, what's up, bro? You good up, man? My daughter, she 15, she fucking doing the most. Man, let me holler at my niece real quick, before you start tweaking on it. Let me holler at her. Like, they had a whole conversation, and then me and Cash got to work, and to wake up the next day knowing he not coming back. Like, my kids was involved with Cash. Like, my whole family loved Cash.
Yeah, he was a pretty dope guy. I tell a lot of people, you know. I mean, I don't know, you know, if you got something you did with him or did against him, then I don't know what to speak on that. But I know if you just met that guy, the guy knew behind that camera.
Cash
was a
loved the
dope
kids.
Guy. That was a dope guy.
Yeah, Cash loved the kids and anybody who's about their family. Like, fuck the street shit. He wanted to see our families grow. Like, he wanted to see our kids be able to hang out and enjoy the shit we got going on for each other. Like, it's a fucked up, like, I was just in the studio with Young and Dutchy working on some new shit with them, and like when they walked in, a part of me was like, all right, Cash about to come walk with me. Give me like 10, 15 minutes, you know, hey, I'm downstairs, and then I had to sit there and think like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Me and Young and Dutchy gotta do this shit. I ain't been right since. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Cause that shit be hard to deal with,
yeah,
right?
To lose Trigga, I still didn't get over, like, I still didn't even get to properly grieve over Trigga.
You know, we gonna get the Trigga.
So like that right there, like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been the same. Mentally, my mind's been fucked up. Like a lot of people ask me, man, all the shit you doing, is you willing to die for this? Man, look, I've never been no bitch in my life. My kids know me for not being no bitch. How I look like if I'm a fold up now that my right hand man gone. Feel me? Like, nah, I'm a step in every which way I can. Like,
And the reason I, you know, asked you about FBGCash is when that news broke, you know, the internet has a thing that they call, you know, being the internet police, you know, social media private investigators, internet detectives, okay? For some reason, it started getting videos uploaded of Bodene, saying Bodene had an IG live.
That wasn't no lie, man. Anybody who looks at that still,
I know. I'm just saying.
Right. Anybody who knows Instagram, you know that's an Instagram reel. And did I post it the morning of? Yes.
Right.
Like I heard the news. I was going through my pictures. That was the last video we took.
Right.
Cash had just posted. If anything, Cash posted a video of himself promoting his song. What was it? I think it was OnlyFans or some shit like that. Yeah, I think it was like OnlyFans. He had just did a promo video to that in my style. I'm the one that recorded him doing it on his phone. So like when that news broke, yeah, of course I'm gonna start. That was my dog. I'm gonna start dropping videos and pictures and all that. I think what it was is like
that's the thing. Did you know once you was posting those videos that the internet would right away say, "Uh-oh, this video linked the location"?
Not because the internet was never paying attention to me like that.
Right.
I was always like, everybody who knows me knows I've always been a rapper, but everybody knows me because I'm an engineer.
Right.
And all the engineering I've done for Cash, you know. Nobody really got to see me in that spotlight.
Did that bother you though that the internet tried to instigate rumors of like backdoor and things like that?
Yeah, because one, that was my right hand man. Right. We was always together. Anybody who seen me and Cash, we was always together. And if I wasn't with him, he was somewhere close enough to where I'm one phone call away, or if I'm not with him, Kiso with him, or Dutcho with him. Like, we was just too close, and at the end of the like, what would I benefit off of it?
Right.
What would make me want to do something like that to the only person that stepped out their way to put me in the spotlight? He didn't have to do none of the shit he did for me. I was just the engineer. He gave me a spotlight, and he the one that pushed me to keep recording and keep making music and keep dropping songs. Like all the new shit I've been doing, Cash is the one that showed me how to step out of my boundary. Cause bro, I do a lot of R&B, motherfucking auto-tune music. Like I turn up, I do party songs.
Right.
But when the drill shit, like we started doing that, cause I started having so many motherfuckers call my phone. They smoking Trigga this, they doing this. I'm a op for this. All right, cool. Let's play ball then. That's just how y'all want to play ball. Let's play ball. I'm not running. I don't duck shit.
Yeah, I know that though. You know, because when it comes to the internet, they does have a way of trying to point the friends out, saying the friends set them up and shit. I didn't feel that energy from you, and I don't think nobody felt that energy.
No, because everybody who knows me knows that all I ever wanted to do was keep the brand going.
Right. Is that dangerous though? That behind scenes though? You know, I want to be honest now. I want you to be honest, Bo, if you can, okay? behind the camera, you know, even though you in front of it, I want you to pretend like you behind it. Did that shit stress you out though?
Hell
Those
yeah.
type of videos?
Hell yeah, that stressed me out because now I got crazy ass fans I ain't never seen before inboxing me. I got the Von Sexuals talking crazy and the Dirk fanatics talking like I got so much people coming from all around, but it really didn't get to me till niggas from the O started taunting at me.
Right.
When niggas from the O start coming at me, like niggas. At first I ignored it. Like man, fuck y'all. Woo. But then there's only so much. Like I'm not seeing Young responding. I'm not seeing Dusho responding. It's normal. I'm used to that. Like I don't want them to. They got bigger shit going on. But if I can, yeah, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna step everywhere, every which way I can, and that shit just made my paranoia level go through the roof.
Right.
Like overly paranoid. So.
Felt like
It is what it is, huh? I'm not running from shit.
Life was in danger for a little while.
Man, it still is.
Right.
It still is. There's a lot of shit I've done on top of that like in response to all the bullshit that Duck put a target on my back with.
Right.
You know, when you got that light on you, people gonna come from every which way to do something. I don't even fall into it no more.
Right. You know, you said the old block guy.
Yeah.
And not to get messy or nothing, you know, but I got you in this chair and I gotta be honest now, you know, with the fans. That's the thing. They say truth, you get messy. No, it ain't messy. It's just I gotta get the courage to ask you guys this, you know. I got you in this room with me. I got to have the courage to ask this, you know. What was that whole thing about with you in front of the mural? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's a low-key word in the street that says stay away from playing with the mural.
Oh, Shoebox told me to do it. Yeah, Shoebox and GNuk, they was all in my inbox talking crazy. Nigga, you ain't this, the fuck you, woo-woo. If you tough, pull up. So I didn't only just pull up to the mirror, I circled and went through that bitch all day long.
All through over?
All through the got pulled over and everything. The police was talking. When I took that picture, the police pulled up on me.
Oh yeah.
And told me either jump back in the car and go, or hand over my license registrations and put my hands behind my back on a trespassing.
Oh.
Cause as soon as they seen my shirt, they shined a light. Oh damn, here we go. And you know, we wasn't riding the cleanest. You feel me? Like I had Flame with me, so we was already like, man, let's just get up out of here man, fuck these niggas. We gotta worry about these bitch ass police.
Is that safe though? What happens if, you know, not saying this could happen, but what happens if, you know, all of a sudden the cops stop or something? You don't worry about shit like that?
No, I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried. They don't ever come from behind them gates no ways. And when they do, they only out there because the police is out front.
But you know, that picture with you in front of that mural did go viral. A lot of sites picked it up.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that didn't go with nobody, have somebody jump out and take the picture for me. I jumped out with my FBG, I'm from 63rd shirt, and took the picture myself at 10:30 at night.
Right. I think you got to be careful doing something like that.
Oh, of course you do, but
right.
You know.
You was in that mode at that
moment. Y'all not gonna keep playing with Cash's name like that. Y'all not gonna play with Cash's name. Y'all not gonna play with Duck name like that. Y'all not gonna play with Tuka name like that. Like KI name. I don't give a fuck if I'm outside and I see it. I'm jumping out.
Right. You had a relationship with Trigga too.
Yeah, that's my little brother.
Yeah, we spoke on Trigga last time.
Yeah, I was actually just with Trigga's kids like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I still check up on his wife and the kids and make sure I still talk to his mama here and there.
You know, the internet, you know, the internet says, you know, when it comes to triggers, you know, the internet says that, I don't know how to phrase this, but I see videos that says he was posting things about his location on the internet too.
That didn't mean shit.
Right.
That was still a safe haven. It wasn't, at the end of the day, it wasn't none of the ops that ran up on Trigga.
Right.
That was just everybody at each other. I can't really speak because I wasn't there, but like from what I'm hearing and from like what everything that's going on, like it was just a messy ass situation that turned for the worst.
How was Trigga though?
Man, Trigga was cool. He was a hothead.
Right.
Like, he was definitely a hothead. Like, but
he looked like a hothead.
Yeah, that was my boy though. Like we had a brotherly bond to where me and him would argue like a motherfucker. And then I go pick his ass up and ain't nothing happened. We right back in the studio, but Trigga was definitely passionate about the people he cared about. Like, he didn't give a fuck how he had to express it. You was gonna know and listen to what he said, and he was gonna push it to that issue. Like, but at the end of the day, like, Trigga was one of them people he didn't get close to people. So the people he was close to, he went hard for, and I'm glad to be one of them peoples.
You know, with you knowing Trigga, knowing Cash, knowing Duck, are you numb to the fact that, you know, these are like 3 drill rap legends that passed away due to gun violence? Do you realize they were like,
yeah, you know? Yeah, because I was another one helping Trigga with his music. Like, a lot of his new sound was off of what I showed him he could do. He always had a good sound. His engineers wasn't the best, but Trigga was talented to the point where he knew how to make it work.
Right.
And he could make a song come out the way he wanted to. So, like, being able to work with all 3 of them and knowing, like, everything that's been on, like, it hurts to know that they're not here.
Right.
Like, it hurts to know, like, I've literally had to come to the point where moving out the city right now is, it hurts, because, man.
Oh, so you made that decision?
Yeah, I'm gone.
Oh.
Technically, I've been gone. Like, I've already moved out. Just the rest of my shit that's here, slowly getting it together and pushing it out.
Right.
Making the last couple moves, and yeah, I'm gone. Like,
that's smart.
Yeah, I want to break the cycle.
Right.
Like, it's time somebody breaks the cycle. Like,
fuck it.
Like, I don't give a fuck when nobody says you can't get mad at somebody for doing what they have to do. Sometimes our hometown will be the death of us before anything else.
Yeah.
So before that happens, like, everybody around me that's got a deal ended up gone later down the line, and I don't want that to be.
Right. And your hometown think they know you and shit.
Yeah,
you know
they just know often what the internet tells them.
Right. That's real. Well, if you knew Trigga, you knew Butta too.
I was just with Bodene. I actually got a video dropping this Friday starring Bodene.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I just hung up with Bodene a little while ago too.
Yeah. I think Butta got that storytelling. It's something about him.
He do, and I think it's now that the people are finally getting to know him, they're seeing the other side of Butta, and not just what Lil J put out there. Right. Because what Lil J put out there helped him, but at the same time, it gave Butta a pedestal for him to. And Butta all back is just funny as hell. Like, just him alone, he's fucking retarded in his own way, but that's my dog. But it's the fact that he's now used it to capitalize off of the situation. Like, to me, the way Butta played his role in my video, I believe that boy needs to go into acting. Like,
oh yeah, so he got one of the roles.
Yeah, he got one of them type roles. So I believe he needs to go into acting, and especially with the funny shit he just be doing. Like, he's just naturally funny. So, like, yeah, that's my boy. That's my dog. I'll be with him on the regular.
When I was asking you about Butta, you kind of said it right out my mouth, though. Do you think he handled the Lil J situation very well?
He did.
He did.
He did.
Not going so wild as
yeah,
far
because he didn't
aggressive and.
To me, I feel like if he would have did that, it would have made him look guilty. If he would have started acting out and doing all that, he knew how to handle it because he did. Everything that he's saying that he did, he's coming out to the light and putting it out. He's not scared to tell the people his side of the story. And that's what the people needed from him. I believe that's what the people, like, need from a lot of us. Because you look at the stories you've done with Young and Fonzo and all them, like, people are actually getting to know who these people are as an artist outside of what they hear in the music. So it puts a little bit of a better light because the fans love to get to know who they fucking with. If they don't know who you is, they just know the music. They just don't know the music. But when you give them our backstory and we got the story to go behind it, it fills in the gaps of why our music is the way it is.
You know, you just said the fan.
Yeah.
You have to get back to these rumors, these backdoor rumors. I really want to leave that alone. But it was alerted to me that a lot of these rumors started because of people saying you work with Lil Reese. You told me that in the interview.
Yeah, but a lot of people in the interview didn't pay attention.
They got that confused.
They didn't pay attention.
In our interview, you did say something different than what they said.
Yeah, because the studio that I was working with them in, like I said, I had a partner.
Right.
Shout out my homie Crescent 312. Like, this man is one of the rawest A-Rap promoters. Like, this man puts a lot of the big shows together. Like, he was fucking with them. Like, Lil Reese and them, those were his people. I wasn't with them on a regular. There was, like I said, it was a one-time situation. I got called to the studio saying they needed an engineer. I didn't know who the fuck they was talking about, what the situation was. Not none of that. I walked upstairs. As soon as I seen who it was a fuck. Damn, as soon as I went to walk out, like I wasn't going. Bro called me to the room. Lil Reese was in the room, so of course my motherfucking guard up. I'm fizz balled up, ready to go. Motherfuckers like, look, folks, we know you fuck with them guys for that. You ain't never did nothing to us.
Right.
You ain't never disrespected us. You ain't never did nothing to hurt none of our people for that shit ain't got nothing to do with us. As long as we don't ever run into each other for we cool. And that was the one thing about our studio. Like, you could ask anybody who's been there. Butta, motherfucking my homie Puff. There's a lot of people that been there. You could even go on Instagram and look up Crescent312 and he'll tell you, like, we never put nobody in a position, because like you do. We never told nobody who comes to the studio. When you come to our studio, you can't just walk in.
At all.
We don't have a studio like that. The downstairs doors locked. You got to call somebody before you come, and you got to schedule your appointment. If you don't got no schedule, you don't got no booking, the doors do not open for you.
At all.
And then not only that, we are right around the corner from the Des Plaines Police Department. So literally, our parking garage is connected to the Des Plaines Police Department.
Right.
Like, for an example, the first time Trigga came to my studio, it was me, Trigga, Butta, Von Mar,
the legend.
BDK Quancho, motherfucking, Tuka's brother Sko. Like, we was all up there. Trigga got locked up for just arguing. He was arguing with a bitch in front of the studio. The police, I guess, had got wind of it. Trigga took off. Took flight on their ass, ran on them, jumped on the roof, did all kind of crazy shit. The one thing that got popped is everybody knows there's no homeless people in Des Plaines. Trigga tried to hide next to a garbage can playing like he was a homeless person. The police kicked him in his shit and said, get the fuck up. They already knew it was him. Like, that's how tight our studio was. You couldn't even play your music loud out front, or the police was coming around that corner. So, let alone think we gonna have motherfuckers bump heads into it with each other that we know gonna shoot it out front. We ain't gonna fuck up our place of business like that. So, like, and a lot of people don't know, like, that's when people seen who I was working with and they seen I was fucking with Trigga and Butta, and then they seen I was fucking with Cash, like, that put me in an op situation.
Instant.
I didn't, like, you feel me? Everybody knew, bro, I'm an engineer. I was trying to work with, the same way these cameramans do, and same way you interview everybody, like, I'm an engineer. I didn't know I was going to get put in a position to where now I'm looked at as an op.
Right.
But, we done developed such a close relationship. I'm not going to let nobody disrespect none of my homies. And you ain't ever going to think you're going to run up on my homies while I'm here, because I'm leaving with who I came with.
Right.
I'm just that type of person. So, like, all these rumors and speculations, everybody who knows me knows the real me.
No, that's facts. I told you. That's why I wanted to get all that out. Because, I seen those things, and they had the nerve to use my interview for this bull.
And then not only did they use your interview, they didn't even use the whole shit.
Right.
They chopped in pieces and parts that they wanted to use. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, so I wanted to make sure we got that cleaned out. I want your opinion on a few issues surrounding the coach. NBA YoungBoy. I heard his first stop gonna be in Chicago. That's actually not true. His first stop gonna be in Philly, okay?
Right.
But Chicago is on like that tour date stop thing.
Shit, let him come.
Mm.
You feel me? Let him do what he do. He gonna do it regardless. He up in that caliber.
So he can't come to Chicago. Yeah. Chicago not gonna ban him. Like,
hell, why would they? What he do? What he won at Von and Dirk? Oh well, we do it too. Fuck him.
I just wanted to know your opinion.
Yeah, the only thing is, okay, so like that was another thing I posted a repost of what I seen. It was like an opinion of what would happen if NBA YoungBoy came with Quando Rondo and brought out Wooski. Okay. The internet took that, flipped that around and said, I guaranteed that they was coming, and Woo, like,
I think I seen that on
I wouldn't say that was a guarantee, but if that was the case, and everybody knows Quando and them, like, Quando, I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Quando got to still get what he got coming. Motherfuckers ain't gonna forget that goofy ass shit he was doing. He still got to, he got to do something to make up for that. But I think it's way past that. But YoungBoy ain't say nothing to us. YoungBoy ain't never said no fuck 63rd or diss none of the guys. Like, he ain't never did no shit like that. So I can't see nobody getting mad at. And he gave Wooski a bigger platform than what Wooski had too. Because, man, shout out Wooski. Wooski just dropped the hit, and I'm hoping we see more.
Mm. I got another question I want to ask you. Now, this is a tough one, though, now. And this the question I'm going to ask you without being policey. But this the one I'm going to ask you.
Not the policey.
This
you know, when he says he's going to be in policey, it's going to be a good one.
It's the one, man. Are you looking for an outcome or you don't care about the outcome when it comes to the FBGDuck O-Block case? Because I'm hearing the trial going to start sometime next year in the fall.
To be honest, what Young and Dutchy said best, free the ops. Like, I don't wish jail on none of my ops. I don't wish jail on none of them because the streets gonna catch up with them. But
I want to ask you something.
How we get mad? How we gonna sit there and want to free the ops when the ops snitched on themselves? They put themselves there, so they got to deal with that. I just wish the best for Mama Duck, and she gets what she's looking for.
Right. Now this is allegedly. I want to make sure I put that out. You know, this is allegedly. You can't wish jail on people. You can't do that, even if it's a loved one.
No.
Yeah.
I don't wish jail on nobody.
That's against the code.
Yeah, you don't wish jail on nobody, but you can't. What you gonna do when motherfuckers put themselves there? Motherfuckers self-snitching in their songs, going thinking they looking cool on these interviews. So sometimes y'all just gotta shut the fuck up and keep it in the street.
I hear you on that. What you got coming out new? What's popping off for the rest of this year?
Man, I got.
You say you're doing music, right?
Yeah, I got an album I'm getting ready to drop.
Are you finna do an album?
Yeah, it's already done.
Okay.
I got Fat A on there.
You got Fat A?
Yeah, I got Flame on there. I got Young and Dutchy. I got Ben One.
Okay. The legendary Ben One?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I got B-Lo from Do or Die on there. I got a single I'm actually dropping this Friday that I did with my cameraman for to slow it down, get back to the R&Bs. Like I'm gonna show my versatility.
How you getting all these features, bro?
Man, you know them guys. Yeah, you know, and plus I record them all, so like
that's a heavy lineup, though.
Yeah, man. Me and Fat A just got me and Fat A actually just dropped a song called Dropbox.
Okay, y'all got one now.
Yeah, it's on YouTube for right now, but it's definitely like the audio's up there. The video's in the process of being worked on.
That's called what again?
Dropbox.
Okay, that's out. So that's Bodene and Fat A?
Fat A.
Okay, that sound like that's dope. I'm gonna go check that out.
Man, I got like 6 videos. I got Kiso just finished up one of my videos.
The legendary Kiso.
Yes, sir. Shout out Kiso partnered up with my cameraman, Local Hitmakers.
Shout out Hitmakers.
Yeah, Local Hitmakers.
Them 2 of the best camera lenses in the business.
Yeah. And what's crazy is Local Hitmakers, they just started.
Yeah.
Like I just put them in the game right before Cash passed away. Like their first major video was Cash's Crazy Lane. So like they did that, and then they did me and Cash's Shake Some video. And ever since then they just been. Yeah,
I see them working too, man.
Shit, low key. They just did a video for me and Butta. Featuring FYBTrigga. We got the regular remix, and then me.
So you got a Trigger joint coming out?
Yeah, I got a couple songs of Trigger.
Oh, okay.
I got a couple songs of Trigger. I got like 2 songs with Butta. I got some. We're doing the Dropbox remix featuring.
Okay, now hold up, bro. Hold up now. Okay, I wanted to stop. So now all these features, right?
Yeah.
I see the bling. And then I also heard something about a deal, bro. Yeah. Is that true? Is that a rumor? Is that true?
No, that's for real. I'm actually I got 2 deals I'm in the middle. I was in the middle of working out 3, but the other one we gonna let that work itself out. But yeah, I just signed a mixtape deal with Lifeline Entertainment.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm working on something right now with Rap-A-Lot Mob Ties.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. So you gotta work hard. Some of that work finally starting to pay off.
Man, you know, I ain't stopped. Like I've been shit since.
So you ain't stopped, huh?
Man, this shit's exhausting. Like now I see why Cash is always exhausted inside. Like keeping the brand going is definitely been one for the books. So, but I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that's going on. And like I said, I got the Dropbox remix featuring Fat A and FBG Young. So.
So we got Young on this.
Yeah, we got.
Young been killing it lately.
Man. Shout out Young.
Yeah.
I recorded his Woodlawn track. I just did that Stretch Who track for him, and then we just did like 3 more. He's actually got another song I gotta go send him when I get to the crib that he's about to do the video to and drop.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Young woke up and that torch is right there.
Yeah.
Like he grabbing onto it.
Yeah.
His last little sick. Dutchy been doing crazy too.
Oh, I just did some shit for Dutchy that when he finally drops that, they gonna see Dutchy back in mode.
Yeah.
He back in mode.
What's life after FBGCash? What's life after that? Like, you know, some real shit, you know? What's life like?
It's a struggle, low key. Like, the grieving process, I'm still, like, I wake up every day sometimes and I just go through our songs like, damn. Like, you know, our picture is right in my studio, like, it's on the screen, so, like, every day I just sit there and look like, damn, we had so much we was just getting ready to do, like.
Right.
It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I ain't been right ever since losing my boy.
Because a lot of people just look at this shit like this shit at the movie. You know, bloggers make blogs and then they gone on with their life. But motherfuckers got to deal with this shit forever.
Yeah, that shit, this is not something you just can't get over. Like,
right.
Like I said, there was a bond there. It was a family ties. So, yeah, I still ain't been right. It's just, like I said, there's times where Young comes to the studio and in the back of my mind, I know Cash ain't come, but part of me like, oh, here it comes, bro. He gonna be calling, come open the fucking door. Or be outside and be on point.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, man, I miss my brother. I miss him, and it kills me that there's be times like I'll be in my room and my daughter, as a matter of fact, I don't know how she did it, but I was laying in my room and my daughter pressed the print button on my computer and it printed out the picture of me and Cash.
Oh.
And she ran to my room, she's like, that Cash on. Me, I'm half asleep and my wife's watching it, and my wife's like in the background looking like with a smile and that Cash, and it was a picture of me and Cash on 63rd. And I like, how did she like? I don't know. She was playing in your room, and I just heard the printer start going out. Find out my 3-year-old learning shit without me knowing.
Hey, that's crazy. What's the name of that project you gonna call it?
King of the Underdogs.
King of the Underdogs. When we gonna get it?
The end of September.
End of September. Oh, so that's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's coming soon.
Yeah, this been a good 6 months in the works.
Okay. A question I got, I don't think nobody is. Any more unreleased FBGCash music?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be more music from him in the
more Cash. I got some triggers. I got some Trigga unreleased.
Oh, some Trigga unreleased.
Yeah, there's definitely some more.
Oh, that's dope. Where do people get all your social medias, bro?
Man, you can find me on Instagram at BODENEBDMIXX. Same thing on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, I'm on all that.
You didn't jump in the TikTok craze yet?
Man, I did. I actually did. My followers I think I only got like 400 followers.
Oh, shit, that's a
but,
decent amount.
My two biggest motherfucking videos on there is my response to PGFNuk when he dissed me and me and Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with that Nuk shit?
Man, Nuk tried to diss me on No Jumper about cracking trays in the videos because everybody who knows we both the most. Like, he was Blackstone, I'm Blackstone.
Right.
But his hood never really fucked with me because of me fucking with the guys. Like I've had it out with my own at Nation Picnics and everything because of how far this shit's gone in. If I'm stepping to my homies, what makes you think I'm not gonna step for my homies? You feel me? Like, but Nuk tried to send some cheap shots on some Von Sexual shit with his dirty old people that how he looked cracking trays in his videos when there's people like, gee, you could have hit me up, for you felt some type of way. We could have went anywhere about this. So I started going through his videos, and everybody know me. I don't fuck around on the internet. But when you come at me, I'm gonna come right back. So I found an old video of him cracking trays. So I posted the picture, and then posted the video of him at No Jumper, and I called him out on it. I thought that was some dick riding ass shit. So the caption was when your favorite new artist gets caught meat riding. Boy, that shit set TikTok on fire. That shit set TikTok on fire. I ain't never heard nothing back ever since. So that kind of got pushed to the side. But fuck dude too.
And what's that TikTok name?
Bodene on the Mixx.
You got a YouTube channel?
Yes sir. Bodene BD Mixx.
Okay.
Same thing on everything.
Y'all subscribe to that YouTube channel. That's where you drop a lot of that exclusive music and shit too, right?
Yeah, and if it's not on my page, it's on Local Hitmakers.
Okay, shout out Local Hitmakers too. So y'all subscribe to both them YouTube channels.
Yeah, Local Hitmakers, they just, man, shout out to them. They just did some shit for Butta. That shit's gonna be raw.
Yeah.
They actually just interviewed Butta. And right now, I don't know, everybody who knows, man, when you interview Butta, your motherfucking numbers go through the roof. So They now just hit their first 100K on the views.
Shout out them.
Yeah, so like
shout out to homie Butta. I think Butta's a dope dude, man. I spoke with him several times. I'm gonna try to get him back in here again too, man. But I think Butta got that voice, man.
Yeah, he definitely needs to be heard.
He has a lot of stories, man. But I appreciate speaking with you, bro.
Man, you already know.
Bro, give an upcoming artist some advice before we get up out of here.
Be yourself. And don't let nobody make you pick a side. Don't follow into the trends. Don't follow into who doing this. And when you start worrying about who's doing what, you lose focus on what you gonna do for yourself. So stay real to yourself and don't ever let nothing change you up. No matter how much money you come across, no matter what it is, don't change up on your peoples.
Most definitely. It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter.
Yeah.